We come now to Mishnah Masechet Zevachim, perek Mishna Vav, and now we're going to shift to a different category of korbanot. So the Mishnah begins, Hatodah ve'el Nazir kodashim kalim. We're now discussing kodashim kalim, the lighter korbanot in terms of their level of holiness. And the first two examples we get are the korban toda, the thanksgiving offering to Hashem, which involved, in addition to an animal, 40 loaves of bread. Ve'el Nazir, and the ayil, the ram that would be brought by the Nazir at the end of his time of being a Nazir. Usually one would be a Nazir for a limited period of time, 30 days or something more than that. So these two korbanot are kodashim kalim, and we will see what makes them different in terms of their holiness. Shchitatam bechol makom ba'azara. So first of all, they could be slaughtered anywhere in the azara, anywhere in the courtyard of the Beit HaMikdash. Until now, korbanot were slaughtered in the Beit HaMitbachim, in the slaughterhouse, which was over here. Now we're giving the entire azara, the entire courtyard is going to be available for slaughtering these particular korbanot. V'daman ta'un shtei matanot shehein arba. And the blood requires 2 gifts of blood, meaning 2 sprinklings, shehein arba, which count as 4. And as we've seen in the previous Mishnayot, that means blood would be sprinkled on the northeast corner and on the southwest corner of the Mizbeach, and the blood would therefore go onto all 4 sides of the Mizbeach, and those 2 sprinkles would count as 4. V'ne'achalim b'chol ha'ir. These korbanot could be eaten anywhere within the boundaries of Yerushalayim. Should point out these boundaries are halachic boundaries. You couldn't just expand the city because you wanted to build a new hotel. There had to be official approval from the Sanhedrin. But as long as you were within these halachic boundaries, you could eat from these korbanot. L'chol adam, anybody could eat from them. Until now, we've only seen the Kohanim eating from the korbanot. Now we have korbanot where the Jew who brings the korban, who's not a Kohen, can eat from it. B'chol ma'achal, again, the person eating the korban can eat it any way he wants to, can prepare the meat however he wants. L'yom v'layla ad chatzot, he has the day on which the korban is brought. He has the following night until midnight. And again, that's halachic midnight, midway between sunset and sunrise. And then we're told, hamuram mehem kayotze bahem. Muram related to the word truma, that which is raised up and given to the Kohanim, meaning the Kohanim's share of this korban. Kayotze bahem is just like the part of the korban eaten by the non-Kohen, meaning the same rules will apply. It could be eaten anywhere in the city by the Kohanim. They could prepare the meat however they want. They have the day and until midnight in order to eat the meat. However, Ella, the one difference is that we don't say l'chol adam, the Kohanim's portion cannot be eaten by anybody. Hamuram ne'achal la'kohanim, it could be eaten by the Kohanim themselves. Linshehem v'livnehem ula'avdehem, their wives, their children, and their servants, meaning their entire household can eat from the korban, different from previous Mishnayot where the korbanot were eaten by zichrei kehuna, only by the male Kohanim. So what we see in terms of kodashim kalim from this Mishnah is there's a difference where the korban is slaughtered. We give you more space to do that. There's a difference where the korban is eaten. We give you more space to do that. And there's a difference in terms of who can eat the korban. Both non-Kohanim and the household of the Kohanim are allowed to eat from this korban.